Smudge! Smudge, where are you?
Right here, Sassy. What you need?
We have a big problem.
We have a problem? What kind of problem do we have now?
Yeah, well, Samwise was supposed to be our people's guest tomorrow night, and he emailed them, and he can't make it. Now what?
Oh, my. Well, we got to get somebody. This is just crazy.
Well, I know that OldAlabamaGardener offered to fill in whenever we needed it, but he's going to be our guest on Christmas Eve, which is next Monday. So,
I don't think we want to take 2 weeks in a row tying him up.
So, any ideas? I mean, this is just insane.
Well, gosh, I don't know what we should do. This is just crazy. This is crazy, Sassy.
Crazy Sassy. Hey, my people is a big sister to a lady named Wanda, and she has this awesome channel called Crazy Days.
Is this Deep South Homestead Wanda?
Deep South Homestead Wanda. You know, the wife to the guy that dehydrates water?
Oh, yes. And we've had them on before, so they know everything that's going on.
Yep. And we've been down there and stalked them, and were invited into their house. Our peoples were.
Well, Sassy, you got to get with your peoples and see if they can get a hold of Wanda.
Well, there we go. Monday night, folks. Hopefully, we're going to have Crazy Days as our guest.
Crazy Days. This is just crazy.
Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days. Today, I'm just in a cooking mood. We're just gonna have some cool weather. I need snacks for Danny. So that means I have to make some crackers. And these are my crackers that I have a recipe, I believe, on Deep South. They're called 3-ingredient crackers or something like that. I've already got Danny, and he's going to monitor and talk to you guys for a little bit. So
what do I do now if the chat goes away?
I don't know. Figure it out.
Okay,
It'll
guys.
pop up, and you talk to him while I play in the snow.
Yeah, Miss Wanda, there's nothing. She has got to go. Hey, Becky. Miss Wanda has got to go out to the snow. That's all there is to it.
How far I can go.
Yeah,
And there's Freedom Homestead. Evening, folks. We have an awesome hour planned. Not that every week we have awesome hours. Tonight we are having Miss Wanda, the wife side of Deep South Homestead. My little sis. I guess we sort of adopted each other last May when we met them in the Tennessee conference. And Wanda, we all went out for dinner that Friday night to Crackle Barrel, and Wanda was walking around with her phone interviewing everybody at the tables, and she went to the aldermans and asked them, who they were. I'm Patty and I'm Tommy. We're from Alderman Farms. And then she held it over to Daryl and myself, and she says, and you are? And Daryl had already leaned over and told me what to do. So I said, I'm Wanda. And he said, I'm Danny. And I said, we're Deep South Homestead. And she just looked at us with this, what? Almost dropped her phone. Her hands went to her knees, and we got her. We've been friends ever since. So it's going to be awesome. We went to their first meetup down in Wiggins, Mississippi. We will be going to their next meetup in March. No raccoon or bunny heads this time. So we'll have to think of something else. So with no further ado, are we ready to bring her out?
I believe so.
There we go.
You ready? Wanda, are you ready? Wanda, you're live.
I'm ready.
You're
We're
live.
live.
Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Your audience awaits you.
How are you today?
We're doing great now that we have you here.
I don't know why.
So is Danny over there across from you making faces at you?
I think he's asleep. I think he went to sleep. He said he was going to take a nap. I have to make him get over here in a little bit.
Well, if he's taking a nap, that way he can't call into Daryl and make those calls like he did last Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's something else we'll have for everybody here later.
Yeah.
We do have the ability that we'll be able to take some phone calls. People can call in and talk to Wanda directly. So, see, we won't give you her number. You just have to get your call in through us.
Well, quite frankly, we shut AT&T down, so we don't have a house phone anymore.
So how's everybody out there doing tonight? I hope well. We got just another week till Christmas.
Yeah.
We've been busy. I mean, we've had, first we had Paul. You remember Paul from the gathering?
From the gathering, yeah.
He brought his wife. Yeah, Paul. Not Paul.
Mark.
Mark. Remember Mark? Mark brought Jamie. We spent 3 or 4 days together, and Jamie's a hoot. Y'all just love her. And we did several videos together, and Danny and Mark did some things around, and then the day they left that morning, our woofer came in, Matt, and he's been helping do an awful lot. Danny and Matt are getting a lot done. And the next morning, Freedom Acres came in and stayed a couple of days, and she just left Saturday, I think, Monday, Saturday. And then today, I had my daughter and her mother-in-law and the grandkids come by for a while, so it's just been busy.
Wow. Hey, you have been busy this week. Well, I've told everybody for any questions, please put them in all caps. If I don't catch them, one of our mods will. And yeah, Brenda, I'm with you. Can't wait to meet Jamie. This March is going to be very interesting.
Well,
hey, Southern Homestead,
and also coming up March, I guess Julie's going to be there. Dirt Patch Heaven.
Yes, Dirt Patch Heaven
is going to make the trip. Mm-hmm. So that's just another reason for some of you folks to want to make an extra effort here. Julie's going to be there. There's going to be some others there, weather permitting, that we are aware of.
Well, I also heard that Bandana Grandma is going to see if she can make it.
Possibly Bandana, and I think she's in the room here.
Is she? I haven't seen her.
She's in the room. I see her. Yeah. Alderman Farms, too. Alderman Farms supposed to be there.
And I
see Grandma Rose. I think Grandma Rose is going to be there.
Yeah, Brenda's coming. Brenda Duncan, her and her hubby are going to be there.
Yeah.
They're coming. And we chatted with Nina from Southern Ark the other day, and she's going to figure out a way to get there. It's about, what'd she say, a 4-hour drive?
About a 4-hour drive, I think.
Because she has to work Monday morning, so she may be able to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rusty, it's a long drive for you.
Yeah, I've talked to her.
Yeah. Oh, and there's...
Rusty's the one that gets driving an hour.
Yeah. He lives so far away. And we were on a live stream about an hour ago, Dining on a Dime. She has her live streams at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm one of the moderators. I help out, and so is Bandana. And she kept telling the audience there, put that in parentheses, that she had a secret. She had something special, and she wasn't going to tell anybody. And she made a comment to me like, I better go check Facebook. And I kept saying, I already know. And they weren't catching what I was putting out there. So the ones that come to your chats and to our chats kept asking me, what's going on? You know, Sherry, we know you know what's going on. So I'll just let Wanda take the bird out of the bag.
Yeah, I checked my Facebook group just a few minutes ago. It's called Deep South Homestead Spring Gathering, and we've got a lot of people joining, and I didn't see it for 7 hours. It took me 7 hours to see this because I've been busy today and had company. I did not see that Tara is planning on coming. That's living on a dime. She's going to try and be here in March. And so if you have any frugal things going on, Tara's your woman. She knows how to save money, and she's already found a way to get from Colorado to Mississippi real cheap. Mm-hmm. And so I'm excited.
Okay, and let me just jump in here for just a second. Because of the season, because we have a channel that's having some difficulties right now. So I just want to put something on the screen here. So let me bring it over. Okay, our channel has been asked to host a benefit auction, and I'm going to use the term auction loosely because we are not auctioneers, but we're going to say a benefit sale for the channel Wholesome Roots. They have having some financial difficulties right now. We plan to have this between Christmas and New Year's, probably Thursday. No, Tuesday. Yes.
Instead of Daryl's class next Tuesday night, he's graciously giving that up for me, and we are going to have our benefit for Wholesome Roots that night. It'll be start at 8 p.m. thereabouts, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, this channel, and we have quite a bit to sell. It'll be, we're not going to say it's an auction. It's more like a yard sale. We'll do it that way. It's a benefit. If you have Facebook, come join our group on Facebook, Two Family Homestead, as I have a album there, and I'm putting all the pictures of what's going to be up for sale. And we're getting a pretty good stash. We have Southern Ark Homestead has some painted items she's donating. Andy's Backyard and Shop, he just sent me pictures today of 3 wonderful wood plaques that are going up for sale. So
isn't somebody donating a silver dollar?
We have a silver dollar. We have knitted caps. I don't think. No,
Ken. No, they can't see.
Oh, they can't see it because of the screen. So we have. It's going to be great. So next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on over.
All right. So much for our commercial. And back to you, Wanda.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's great that everybody's helping Wholesome Roots. It's a good thing. There's been quite a few auctions going on in the last year or so that's helped a lot of people.
Well, and
okay,
I think we know everybody that's been involved in those. Everybody runs across a stumbling block now and then, and you get a few people joining together, and it just makes it easier for everybody and lifts their spirits up. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, and I guess the other thing I do want to say is, Two Family Homestead, we are not the cashiers for this auction or anything. Whatever you decide to pay for an item will be paid directly into their, when I say their, I mean Wholesome Roots PayPal account. Money goes directly to them, 100% of the money, and whatever people are donating to be sold, they will then send it to the person that paid the highest price for it. So, but that's all. All we're doing is we're being the medium. We're showing the pictures, and we're establishing the platform to handle this sale, and that will be next Tuesday night, not tomorrow night, but next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday night, yes.
Next Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. So, I'm sorry, we've done enough of our announcement for now. So, Wanda, I understand you got to play in the snow.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
First snowman. I took in, I didn't think it was going to snow because everybody above us was getting snow, and the snow was coming down to just the town near us, but we were only getting rain. And all the way until lunch, I kept telling Danny, we're not going to get any snow. I'm not going to have any snow to play in. And after lunch, between 12 and 1, it started snowing. Well, it actually started sleeting first. And then when it kind of froze the ground a little, it started snowing. We got these huge, like almost quarter-size snowflakes falling. And it got really, really thick. And I did on, I think it was on Deep South that I put the video with all the snow falling. And then once well, when I went out, it hadn't even quit falling. It was still falling. I was making a snowman, and I was doing it wrong, and Danny had to tell me to roll it. I didn't know that. I was thinking pack it and make a circle. So I did make my first snowman. I actually made 2. The first one I made was real small, about 8 or 10 inches tall. The second one was the one you saw on me making live on Crazy Days. And then I was done with the snow.
Well, and what was interesting, we didn't have any here.
Yeah, that was the strange part. The South got it. We didn't.
Yeah. But
yeah, and what's interesting, we may be getting it for Christmas.
Oh, you may be getting it again then, huh?
It's predicted again.
I'll be darned.
I'm hoping not.
Well, and I also saw
I would
you had
really like for it not to come this way.
I saw you had a nice video of your fireplace. I don't think it said anything. It was just your fire burning.
I hope it didn't say anything.
Didn't have to say anything, just put the fire up.
Oh, yeah.
So is that, and that's a different fireplace than you had last year, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't he put in a bigger one?
Well, yes, Danny did a whole remodel in January. I think he started and did it in January. We had a small pot-bellied, not really pot-bellied, but a long cast iron stove in the corner. And he took that one out and put this big one and took the fireplace out, and we totally remodeled the back wall. And this one does fabulous. We love it.
So you're sitting there looking at it right now, are you not?
Yes. But we have no fire because it is probably 70-something degrees outside right now.
Well, you can send some of that up here if you like.
It's quite warm to me. I'm probably going to end up turning the fan on because it does get kind of hot.
I was sitting here this afternoon.
And if people are asking questions, you will have to tell me.
No problem.
I can't read the chat. It's
so far they're just chatting. They were asking, what the auction was for, and we were telling them.
Mm-hmm.
There are any questions for Wanda, whether it's for Crazy Days or Deep South Homestead? Put them in all caps, and we'll make sure she gets the question.
Oh, and our guest next week is in the chat here.
Yes, he is.
Just so everybody's aware, Old Alabama Gardener is going to be with us next Monday night. That will be Christmas night. We understand that, but he's graciously given his time, and we figure there's going to be some people out there with maybe some new computers they got for Christmas. Maybe people that are just saying, wow, Christmas Day is done and I made it. I'm going to sit back and relax and just join in the stream. So we're looking for a good show next Monday night, too, with Old Alabama Gardener. So make sure you tell everybody to show up for a little while.
I do see Andy's backyard, so that I threw a snowball at Danny. I can reach some of them.
Yeah, he sent some pictures. He's donating 3 wooden plaques, and they were, I don't know how they were done, if they did them like what you did, the one that you gave to Stedhome or not, but really nice. Really nice.
Well, you've got a question here.
Somebody asked him, are we in the garden this time of year? Yes, we already have all our garlic. Thanks to Daryl and Sherry, we have a variety of garlics. I mean, a big variety of garlics. And we got all them planted. They're all up. Even the snow didn't bother them. We've got a lot of onions, several different varieties of onions. And we just planted more walking onions that we got. So onions and garlic are the biggest thing we have growing right now. Our carrots are up about 6 or 8 inches tall, the green is. I pulled a few carrots back when it was snowing, and we had carrots that night to eat. Jeez. They're real small, but they still eat. So we're fixing to plant English peas in about a month. They're getting the trellis ready for English peas.
Country Girl wants to know what's your biggest challenge with winter coming on so strong this year?
Mainly getting up and going out in the mornings. We're used to it being reasonable, and when it's really, really cold, Danny or I, neither one do extremely well with the cold. So we do not get out as early as we would any other time. But for the most part, it's only a few days every winter. This one we've had more days than normal, but we just tough it out the few days we do have.
Okay, and somebody asked if they have linked the pictures.
Coco is asking if you tried sassafras flower yet, and can Danny have it?
I did not know they had sassafras flower. I've got sassafras tea. I've got some of that, and I make off and on, but I did not know there was a flower. I guess, is that similar to the fillet that's in the gumbo? That you use for gumbo? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe Sherry at 7D Farms would know since she's in here.
And Backwoods Rays is saying, thank you, Wanda, for the cane syrup. I've gone through a whole jar already.
Yeah, I've been through nearly a quart myself. Plus, I changed from our cane syrup when Mark and Jamie were here. They brought me some maple syrup that they cooked down. So I've almost went through a pint of maple syrup since last Monday. Wow. That maple syrup's awesome.
Okay, I'm trying to get the...
There's nothing better made.
See if I can find my way back. I'm trying to get that link for Facebook, that Hen Feather Homestead. Asked if we have a link. Okay, Hen Feather, this is for you or anyone else. This is a link for Facebook where the pictures are for the benefit next Tuesday night. Yeah. Okay. Daryl, have you seen any other questions? I was busy doing that.
No, they've been scrolling through here pretty quick.
Well, Big Lady said something put a question on there, something about Christmas over. I guess I lost what she was talking about, so maybe she'll bring that up again.
Okay. Well, I think we have some new people in the chat here tonight.
Right.
And should we do a trivia question now?
It's 9:22. Yeah, let's do one.
Okay. So let me get that keyed up here. Okay. Especially for any of you that might be new here, we do this every week. We always ask a couple questions, trivia questions, and if you are the first person that can answer that question in the chat, you win a $2 bill. So we do have to have some rules because it's a quote-unquote contest type thing, and let me go over those very quickly. You can only win once every 4 weeks. You must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it is received and recorded on the stream here at Two Family Homestead. In other words, as you see it on the screen here. And then, of course, if you are the winner, you have to send us an email with your address. We ask that you do that within 48 hours to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com so we can send you your $2 bill. So, question number 1. If everybody's ready, we'll just bring it in this way. What is the name of Wanda's tractor? If you all know, they got a new tractor this year. Wanda got a tractor primarily for her. What was its name?
Really
Rusty. Rusty.
Rusty. Yeah. Of course, Rusty's gonna get it.
He won last week.
And Rusty's, and this, well, all right. You're gonna have to scroll back through, see who was first under Rusty.
I'm gonna do that. Let's see, Rusty, and then it looks like Urban Fence Homestead. Yeah, Urban Fence Homestead, said Annie right after that.
Okay. So, Rusty is not qualified to win because he's won in the past 4 weeks. So he's already got a $2 bill from us, but he can get another one.
Well, he hasn't gotten his mail yet, so.
Oh well, it's in
his package.
It's in the mail.
Yeah. you know that good old tune, it's in the mail. Yours really is. Oh, I found a question here a little bit ago. Oh, did you read Grandma Rose's homestead? Said her friend's great peer had 7 puppies today.
No.
Yeah.
Let me get this one off the screen.
No response to that yet.
And another thing for some of you new folks, we do always open up our phone line. So if you'd like to call in and talk to Wanda directly, chat with her, ask her a question, or us, the number is on the screen. And when you call in, when I answer the phone, you will be live. You must have the sound turned down on your YouTube channel.
Wanda, Krina Mitchell asked if you all expect to be as busy as you were last year.
And Beck was raised. Thank you very much.
Probably. We have a lot going on this year. Our second year anniversary is this week on YouTube. So we're going to kind of put a video up Wednesday, I think, explaining a little bit about the last 2 years and what we're going to be doing this year, working on the RV, working on the cabin, plus all the crops and things that we're doing. Danny's going to do a Cherokee garden this year. It'd be more like the way that our Native Americans did gardening. He's hoping to try that and see how it works out this year. Plus, we'll have our regular garden, our raised beds, our containers, the whole 9 yards. So it will be busy this summer.
Wow. Bandana Grandma's asking you, is the March gathering an informal meet and greet with food and talk, or is it more formal with scheduled talks, etc.?
The March 11th is going to be more like a meet and greet. We may have a couple of people saying something. It'll be short speeches, one right after another, like an introduction, maybe 2 or 3, and then the people will be meeting and greeting. The channels can just visit 1-on-1, 10-on-1, whatever, and just enjoy kind of like we did before. I do have a couple of them that I do want them to have a maybe 5-10 minute little speech. It's not going to be anything formal at all. And a lot of food. Y'all bring food.
We had a lot of food the last time.
Well, 70 farms thought they were feeding an army, I think.
Yeah, 70 farms. Oh, Lord. She brought in breads, and rolls, and I think I took home as many tea cakes as I could find laying there. That's all I want her to bring this year or next year, tea cakes.
Okay, there's a question from Bandana.
I want the jalapeno bread.
Oh yeah,
The jalapeno bread was the most awesome.
Oh no, see, I didn't even try that. Bandana is asking you, are you dehydrating your moringa and putting it in capsules?
No. My moringa, we moved one of the moringa trees into the greenhouse. It's growing back out and coming out. The others, the snow got it, and I did not think in prepping to go ahead and take the leaves off. We were so busy taking care of everything else. But right now my dehydrator is going, but it has marshmallows in it because somebody told me how to dehydrate marshmallows.
Okay, and 7D Farm said they are feeding an army.
Well, with all their kids, yeah, right there's an army.
So, yeah, folks, if you haven't had the opportunity to check out 7D Farms, you need to do that. Well, I'm a little surprised. I'm sure we have the number up here, but nobody has called.
Rusty said, if so, can it be the dessert table? Apparently I missed the front part of that, Rusty. Not sure what he was talking about. Thank you, Grant. Appreciate you coming by. When we met Rusty at Deep South Homestead's meetup this past fall,
Hello.
I was all the way across the room, and he came in the door, and I knew exactly. I never met the man. Chatted with him online. Never heard his voice. And he walked in the room, he walked in the door, and I knew who it was. And I forget who I was talking to, but I said, excuse me, and I got up and I had to go over and give this man a hug. Never saw him before in my life. And he knew who I was, probably because my t-shirt and it has smudge on it, but he handed me a jar of jam. Folks, he makes the best fig jam there is.
Okay, I think we have somebody on the line. Hello?
Yeah, Rusty's pretty good at it.
Yes, how are y'all doing this evening?
Well, he gave me the jam and he brought you a tree.
Well,
I got the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear pretty good?
Well, I hear you saying hello. Do we have anybody on the line?
Two-Family Homestead.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, I know that voice.
Wanda, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, there we go.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can hear you now. Is this a Verizon or Sprint commercial?
How are y'all?
Yes, Bandana, you're right. That's why I said I know the voice.
So I got a question for Miss Wanda.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. With winter coming and spring going to get here, what will be your first plants to be planting this spring for your garden?
Well, actually, we will start in January, the end of January, first week of February, planting English peas. And within 2 or 3 weeks later, we will be planting string beans, but we're planting the rattlesnake beans this year. And then somewhere in end of January, 1st of February, Danny will be planting his sweet potatoes for his slips. So that'll be the first things that we will be doing.
Okay.
And getting our Irish potatoes ready to go in the ground.
All right. Well, I can't wait for that to happen.
And who am I talking to?
This is Spicy with Backwoods Raised.
Okay. The one I sent the syrup to. Yeah, I got you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I've done went through a whole jar already.
It don't take long to eat a whole jar.
No, it is so good. Y'all did an amazing job on that syrup.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
Evening, and I will be seeing y'all in the next video.
Thank you.
Okay, Spicy, thanks for calling. You have a great evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Someone was asking if we planted rattlesnake beans that early. It'll be sometime at the end of February, probably. I don't think we'll plant them extremely early. It might be 1st of March. I lose track of the days, but he's getting the fencing ready now, the trellises, because we're putting up all cattle panel trellises this time.
Okay, B-Lady's asking if Danny's going to be selling sweet potato slips this year.
Yes, he's planning on trying to sell them on Etsy.
Okay.
She wiped out our sugar cane. You mean your sugar cane didn't survive? Is that what you're talking about, B-Lady? I'm sure that's probably what it was.
Cane syrup is almost like maple syrup, only it's sugar cane syrup. Would that be a fair assessment, Wanda?
It is actually thicker, a lot thicker according to how you cook it. And it's probably twice as thick as, I guess, table syrup, as you would call it. Danny and I don't cook ours to the consistency a lot of people do. But if you kept cooking it, it would get so thick that it would just cling to your spoon when you pick it up. That's the way most people like their syrup, their cane syrup. And if you cook it twice or 3 times, you end up with blackstrap molasses, which is really, really strong and really, really thick.
Wow. 7D Farms is asking you if you got the Christmas beans she sent a while back.
Yes. And I've got a package going to her. She should get it in a couple of days.
You know, you figure the post office has to love the homesteading community. There's always something going back and forth.
And Wholesome Roots is asking, Wanda, did you get my email after your live show regarding cane for planting?
Not sure. Asked her where to send it to Deep South Homestead at gmail.com. I should have answered if I saw it. So, and 2, I might not have known the real name because I'm looking at Wholesome Roots, and I would have to know her name, or if that's what she sent it by. Is Wholesome
that would be that's Rose. Wholesome Roots is Rose. Now,
okay.
B Lady is asking, are the new T-shirts on the T-shirt site yet?
No, we're going to be doing a T-shirt campaign, and it's not going to be on the same site that the T-shirts are on now. When we announce, it'll probably be sometime tomorrow or maybe even Wednesday, because he didn't contact me today, so we're waiting on graphics to get back. When it gets here, we will put the campaign up, and we will put a link in that description. So it'll be different from the link that's already in our videos. It'll be a totally different link. And y'all will be so amazed at these shirts. One of them is a Porch Time T-shirt, and one of them is going to be just a Deep South T-shirt. And so they're pretty cool.
Cool. Bandana wants to know, how far north does the sugar cane grow?
You could grow it pretty far up north if you put it in containers, if you're just growing small amounts. But if you're going to grow it like we do, I'm not sure. You would, somewhere along the way, you would have to change to sorghum, I think. Sorghum grows better up north.
Now, Sherry from 7D said those beans will produce until the first frost. Oh, we can't be here because we've already had ours. She said she's had wonderful luck with them.
Yeah, she's talking about rattlesnake. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
The rattlesnake beans. They were really good producers for us.
Oh, good Lord. I have a humongous container of the beans, and I didn't even get them all picked. There's so many.
Okay. So I was wanting to tell the ones that had been asking about why I chose Crazy Days. And several people have asked, and I've never really sat down and did a video on this. But Crazy Days was like one day I was just thinking about doing a channel, and I've been thinking about it for about a year. And the day was just wacky. Everything was going fast-paced, trying to get things done. And I said, boy, this is a crazy day. And so I went and looked, and there was something that was Crazy Day, or there was a Crazy D-A-Z-E, Days. And when I added D-A-Z-E-S, it was open, so I could pick that. And then I had a lot of people saying it sounds like it's Dazes because it's not spelt right. So I went and looked it up just to tell people D-A-Z-E-S is a Scrabble word. You can get 15 points for it. So it is a word. Just saying. And so the D-A-Z-E-S is the plural of D-A-Z-E. So it is a noun in that respect. So it's still a word. And it is also can be used as a verb. It's the third person singular simple present indicative form of days. Now, I had to get that in there. So many people have said that D-A-Z-E-S was not a word.
Well, Smudge and Sassy like it too.
I like it because it's different.
Miss Wanda, I know I sent you a package. I didn't know. I think I forgot to put in this latest package we discussed it, the peppermint marshmallows that I dehydrated. I don't think I put any in.
Oh yeah.
But I have a few here. If you want some, I'll go ahead.
I'm getting a little hungry.
Okay, well, let me get my chair up here enough. And
I've eaten about half of.
Okay, hopefully you can get that one.
Wow.
There you go. Folks, if you didn't know before, yes, you can dehydrate marshmallows. They taste just like the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. The grandkids love it.
Only these are peppermint.
Yes, these are peppermint.
These are peppermint.
Yeah. Whenever a different holiday, whenever a different holiday comes up, you can go to Walmart, and Walmart usually has the bags of all the different flavors. Like Christmas is peppermint, and I think they have hearts at Valentine's, and we put them in the dehydrator, and kids eat them up. Yeah, Wanda got just
I got a
few.
today.
Mm-hmm.
It's got apple cider. Then I have Indian corn. And I can't get the other one out because it's split and I opened it, but okay, I don't know if they can see this. These are red and green. I don't know where, there we go. Whole bunch of red and green. On top of that, she sent me an Alabama cookie cutter. Just saying. Or Mississippi. One way or the other.
Yes, B-Lady, you can put your dehydrated ones in your hot chocolate. And they melt just like they do if they're not dehydrated. They just, and marshmallows last, I think, pretty much forever, but this was...
Maybe you ought to give her another one.
Oh, I could. You know, that's... Now, food forest permaculture, I don't know. I think Wanda's done it. I've never tried dried watermelon.
Yes, I did watermelon candy. I have a video on Crazy Days.
I thought you did. 10 inches of snow last week. Yeah, Bammer girl, we just thought the South was getting bombarded with snow, and up north, we didn't get squat. So that was weird. That was strange. It is 9:42. You want to do the second trivia?
We can do the second trivia. Absolutely. Let me get it over here.
They better know this one.
Okay, folks. Same rules as before. You can only win once every 4 weeks. You must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as received and recorded on the stream here. And then, of course, if you are the winner, you must send us an email with your address, preferably in the first 48 hours. twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com, very easy to remember. And question number 2, if everybody is ready, starts now. What crop did Wanda grow that was hers specifically? What crop did Wanda grow that was hers specifically? Urban Fence Homestead, but Urban Fence Homestead already won, right? Tigger Bouncing?
Tigger Bouncing. Yeah, Urban Fence Homestead just won the other one.
So Tigger Bouncing.
Tigger Bouncing. I love
Wanda corn. Yeah, it was actually, I'd be growing candy corn.
Yes. I'm surprised you haven't tried yet.
Candy corn. Look, I have like 16 or 18 varieties right now of candy corn. So people can't believe there's that many varieties of candy corn. Nobody's ever seen this much candy corn in their life.
Well, and then you had it all decked out.
I need a china cabinet.
Yeah, yes, you do. A very big china cabinet. Because you had it all out. You had it all on the table. Mm-hmm.
I have twice that much now.
Oh, there's no doubt. Heck, just from me supplying you, I'm sure you have more.
Those apples are good. I just ate one. They're delicious.
Awesome. My granddaughters were here, and we went up the street to this, I think it's a Mennonite store. And they had those, and they looked at me, and I go, I have to get them. And so they were ready to eat them when we got home. I go, no, they're being shipped. They were a little bit upset.
Ohio mail will get to me next month.
Yeah,
well, that's okay.
Tigger, where are you located at? A candle that it was totally made out of candy corn, but they were all wax. How cool is that?
Oh, we don't do this enough. A special thank you to all of our moderators that are in here. You guys do a fantastic job. I just want to make sure that...
Oh, that's right. I knew where Tigger was. I don't know why I asked.
Yeah, Mark said my candy corn was...
Yeah, better be careful because it might cross-pollinate. Lord knows what you may get.
Well, that may take till next month to get all the way down to Columbus. All right.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for trivia tonight, but we thank everybody for playing, and we'll do it again next week with Old Alabama Gardener.
Coco Noel, yes. Our moderators are the Mod Squad. You're right. You're right. Dude, I'm sorry.
Well, BC Truck's a little familiar here with Ohio. Worked in Groveport for 11 years. Hauled air freight from Rickenbacker down Dayton. So the phone line is open, folks, if anybody would like to call in. Christy wants to know if Danny's still sleeping.
Yes, he's been out like a light the whole time. He's over there taking him a good nap. He hasn't slept very much in the last few weeks. Mark and Jamie were here, and we stayed up kind of late several nights. And then when Freedom Acres, Amanda was here, we were up till, I know, midnight or after one night talking with her. So there's been some really great conversations went on here the last week. And We have to catch up on our sleep before anybody else comes in.
I can imagine you have been rather busy with company.
Yeah, we have another couple coming Thursday. Rusty's supposed to be coming sometime. I'm not sure when he's coming. Then we have someone that's supposed to be coming after Christmas. And then between the gathering, we have lots of people coming somewhere at least toward Wiggins in March. And I think we have 2 different sets of woofers coming after Christmas.
Coco wants to know what your favorite Christmas carol is.
Jingle Bell Rock would have to be it. I don't know if that's totally Christmas carol, but that's it, Jingle Bell Rock.
And Wholesome Roots is asking for your email. And I have a phone call coming in. Hello, you are on the air. This is Daryl.
I'm on the air, huh?
You are on the air.
Well, I cannot see a screen, so y'all will have to tell me what people say. And this is Rusty, by the way.
I was going to say, I knew that. It was another y'all, so I knew that was Rusty.
So how's Rusty doing tonight?
I knew it was Rusty.
Rusty's doing good. Rusty just called in to say hi.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Hi.
Yes.
And
well, I did have a question for Wanda.
well, Wanda's here listening to you, so go right ahead. She can hear you.
Okay, you told everybody that I had given you the little tree at the meetup, but you didn't tell them what type it was, and you hadn't told me how's the little tea tree doing.
Well, it was doing great. The little tea tree, and it's tea that you drink, not tea tree oil type tea. But this cold weather kind of bit the leaves back, so we've got to see if it's going to hang in there. It was doing okay. I think it was 2 days ago when I was in there. Danny's been checking on it. So I'm hoping it makes it through this cold snap we're having. But it was blooming. It had been blooming like crazy.
I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah, even though it's in the greenhouse, a few things in the greenhouse got a little colder than they wanted to be, so we're just going to have to see. But the tomato plants are doing fantastic. They're blooming. They're really dark green. The tomatoes are loving it.
I haven't even thought about starting tomatoes yet, but then again, I'm still trying to arrange the chicken coops, so hopefully I can start tomatoes somewhere around next month.
Jeez. Next month, we're lucky we can plant it in May.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a ways to wait up here.
We planted it in May one year and had a freaky frost and lost all the crop.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the
You know, last year I started my tomatoes from seed. They were some that they sent from Baker Creek for free, the little blade massager that I had given Danny and Wanda. And I started those around my birthday, and we were already harvesting, so towards April, we were already starting to get them.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
And they were good tomatoes, too. They were awesome.
Oh.
They were this.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, those things produce like nobody's business.
God, what I want to give to have homegrown tomatoes like that in late winter, early spring. Goodness.
We're eating right now. Mark and Jamie left us some tomatoes they brought from Missouri, so I've still got 2 tomatoes to eat.
Jeez.
That they grew in Missouri before they left.
Wow.
But he has a greenhouse, so you can't say they're outside. They were in a greenhouse.
Well, as long as they taste better than the greenhouse ones we get up this way. Gosh.
Well, we ran out of the jarred tomatoes that I had done back towards the end of summer. So we are now on the she had tomatoes from the Ramies in Permies, Mississippi that were really cheap that my wife made me go buy a whole ton of. So that's, we will have to plant more and can more this coming spring. But anyway, I was just calling in to ask about the little tree. Y'all have a good night. I will talk to y'all later.
Sounds good, Rusty. Thank you.
Rusty, thanks for calling. You have a great Christmas, and we will see you on the chat here and see you next week. Take care.
All right, no problem. Talk to y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Russ.
Now, I noticed a little bit ago, BC Truck asked, totally not on a homestead topic, but he's asking Wanda if you've ever had a cheeseburger at the truck stop in, is it Lucedale? Lucedale? He says, best in the planet.
Yeah, Lucedale.
Okay.
I've been to Lucedale a couple of times many years ago, but since Danny and I've married, I've not been to Lucedale. I think in Lucedale, about the only thing I've had is there a fish house there somewhere. I remember going and eating catfish somewhere. Not a hamburger, though.
Hello, this is Daryl. You're on the air.
Hello, this is Tigger.
Hey, Tigger, how are you?
Hey, y'all.
Finally can put a voice with all the words.
Right.
Another Buckeye.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody and put a voice with a name.
Mm-hmm. That works. Yeah. Another one of us freezing Buckeyes.
And I know I do the meetup and everything else, but it's like it's so far away, and it's like I can't get off work, and it's like that. And Wanda, I did want them spoons.
Thank you for calling in. Do you have a question? Because I've talked to her before. I remember too.
Well, I just love the name.
So I'll be contacting you back about the spoons again.
Okay, Wanda, did you hear she's going to contact you back about spoons again?
About spoons.
All right.
I couldn't hear one word.
Yeah. I couldn't get the bowl this year because I changed jobs.
Okay, apparently she's going to want to order some more spoons or something.
I think we have one.
Okay, Wanda, did you hear or not?
I heard part of it when she was asking about spoons, I think. I think we have one on Etsy, and Danny made one. It's like a big ladle. And so I think the ladle is on there, too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, Tigger, thank you so much for calling.
Yep, it was nice chatting with you guys for just a little bit, and y'all have a nice night now. Keep on rocking your candle.
Well, with luck, you'll get some mail by Friday. Hopefully, an hour trip should get you the mail, U.S. mail by Friday.
Yeah, I know. She just wanted to add us. She wanted the chocolate, that cheesecake. She didn't make that video yet.
Okay, Tigger. Thanks for calling, and we will see you later, and take care. Merry Christmas and all that. Okay.
Merry Christmas to y'all too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. And I know that there's been a couple other questions fly by.
Yeah, B-lady, someone said cheesecake.
Exactly.
Just ask Wholesome Roots about cheesecake. She had a container full of little tiny individual cheesecakes. Ooh, 4 a.m. Thank you, Andy, for stopping. Appreciate it. You go get some rest. Yeah, Wholesome Roots popped up. Cheesecake. And the good part was she saved enough to take home to her boys. Oh, that was cool.
Caramel apple cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. Are you making me one, Tigger? We just might drive down to Columbus to pick it up. We'll be there next Sunday night anyway.
Okay.
Yes, Wholesome Roots, you did. Rose, you shared that with everybody. I mean, Doug and Stacy had some. I know Dana had some. It made its way around, I'll tell you. Yes, B, I made the cheesecake because I made the cheesecake and asked for Coco. I made the cheesecake for the first Michigan meetup, the Hootenanny, that Pratt family had. And that the word got out, and I told Wholesome Roots I'd make one and bring it to Virginia, and I kept my word.
Okay, and Rusty says he's going to try to come down on Wednesday.
Okay. I'm guessing next Wednesday.
Well, all I see is Wednesday, so.
I don't know. No, it could be this Wednesday. I don't know. You have to specify.
Okay. So Wanda, I have a question for you that I'm sure that maybe some other people out here have questions about. You've mentioned a couple times now about woofers. Could you kind of elaborate on that? Explain to people just what a woofer is?
It's a program that puts farms and ranches and things like that together with people that want to learn about how a farm operates and how to plant and how to take care of animals. And the program, on one side of it is the farms. On the other side of it is the people that want to work. And so it's like kind of like a dating service, I guess you say. You can go check out the woofers or the people that are wanting to come learn, and you can send them messages and ask do they want to come to your farm. And with the same respect, the woofers can look at the farms online, and they will send messages to the farms. And so we started the program several months ago, but Matt is the first person that has came from the woofer program here. It's the Worldwide Organization of Organic Farmers. And Matt is working out really, really well. We had one of their spokespersons come by about 3 months ago, Aubrey, and she took all kinds of pictures and put on the website and stuff. So we're really enjoying the program right now. And I think Mark and Jamie Jones have used woofers for a couple of years now, and they said they really enjoyed the program. It helps you have someone there. You provide a place for them to sleep and food for them to eat, and in return, they work 4 to 6 hours a day. And right now we have Matt, but he has his own self-contained camper. We don't have to provide him anywhere to live. We have to provide him a place to park the camper.
Okay, so any of you that had that little question in the back of your mind, what is she talking about? Maybe that explains it a little bit better.
Yeah, I was curious. I just didn't ask.
Okay, and just so everybody knows,
it's a neat program.
Just so everybody knows, we have been online now for about an hour, and so we never want to monopolize our guests. If she has some more time, would like to continue, we would certainly love to do that. We've got somewhere between 60 and 70 people in the room right now, and we appreciate each and every one of you, but we don't want to push either. So if you'd like to stick around, Wanda, can you stick around a little longer, or?
I can for a few minutes if they have questions. I've got to put a sleepyhead to bed. I thought he'd be awake long enough to answer a question or two, but he's been sleeping this whole time. He was exhausted.
Oh, he had to be.
So, Okay, we'll stay on for just a little bit longer. If you've got any questions, please either use the phone and call, or all capital letters. Please type them in the chat window, and we'll get Wanda to do her best to answer whatever questions you may have. Just again, a little reminder here: they will be having a meetup at their place coming in March
11th. It's a Sunday.
March 11th, and it'll be it's not at their house, but it's in the town that they're at. So the information for that is on your Facebook page, I believe, Wanda. Is that correct?
Yeah, and B Lady has been posting the link.
Okay, so the link's been being posted.
Wanda, your email.
And I was also going to ask, my email is deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com.
Okay. Wholesome Roots, you using the other one. There is an info one, but do the Deep South Homestead. That could be why. Pancake Man is here.
Yeah, I don't see the info very often.
Okay.
The info one is one that I can't get to real easily. It's kind of a roundabout way to get to, so I don't see that one very often, but use the Deep South Homestead at gmail.com. And I was going to ask them, do they have any slogans for Crazy Days? Because I'm doing a Crazy Days t-shirt campaign in a couple of weeks, probably right after Christmas. And I need a Crazy Days slogan, so I need people to start sending me slogans.
You can do that. Start sending slogans.
Any kind of art. Yeah.
7D Farms, Sherry is asking you if you have a theme for the food at the meetup. Is there a theme? Edible? Edible's a good theme.
Edible would do real well.
Tea cakes.
Yeah, that works really well.
If you make tea cakes and the jalapeno bread, Wanda and I will be happy.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know. We haven't gotten that far. Right now, I have a couple of girls helping me, and both of them are having some personal issues. JM at the Nut House is in California, and she's not far from those fires, and she has family that are in the line of the fires that are going through California. So she's having to keep an eye on that. So we've not gotten together to get too much done yet. We're hoping after Christmas. And Sheila at Quake Lake Homestead, her mother passed away a couple of days ago, so keep her in your prayers. After Christmas, we're hoping to start nailing down all the specifics of the gathering then.
Now, you're going to be doing little get-togethers, whatever, as far as it's like gardening, right? For spring? Is that what your plan, pretty much the theme is?
Yes, it's all going to be garden related. We're hoping to have tools that most people can see and see how they operate. We're not going to be operating them exactly, but they can see some of the things like Hoss tools and things that have been sent to us. We're going to have seeds. We're going to have some type of seed swap. We just hadn't nailed down how we're going to do it, but everybody can bring some seeds, and we're going to figure out what we're going to do there. We're going to have something for the kids to do, preferably them planting something and taking it home with them. If everything works out, we're going to possibly have some moringa trees there, at least small ones, and probably going to be some giveaways with some moringa. So we've got a lot coming up with that because that seems to be a really popular little tree right now.
And a couple weeks ago, I wrote to Baker Seeds. I don't know what possessed me to do so, but they are sending me a supply of seeds to bring down for the meetup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I haven't contacted any company yet.
Oh, I figured all I can do is ask. Yeah, I figured all I can do is ask them. All they can do is say no.
We did get some seeds from Mr. John in Florida. It was some of the Trail of Tears beans. So we have a huge supply of Trail of Tears beans that we're going to be doing a giveaway with Trail of Tears.
I never heard of that. It's something different. Bama Girl is asking you, how big is your lemongrass you have on Etsy? And she loves it as a mosquito repellent.
We have, I think, 3 or 4 starts that we send. It might be 5. I can't remember how many's listed. And I cut them back to about 6 or 8 inches. I send you the root, and about 6 or 8, I cut the long grass off and send you bare root, and then you plant it. And my grass, is way out of hand. It's huge. So we have to cut it back. I couldn't send the plants themselves.
So that answered getting started on Homestead. Did they ask if you're going to have seeds? Yep, there will be seeds.
We're hoping to have quite a variety of seeds here for the gathering.
Oh, and I see we have Cindy here from Part-Time Permies.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Okay, do we have any other questions here for Wanda?
Oh, she says they like to use lemongrass in their Asian dishes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't that what?
Yes, lots of people use them in the Asian dishes.
I don't know what kind of dishes I make. I don't think they're American, but I'm not sure they're Asian.
They're Daryl's dishes.
Oh, Daryl, can I ask you something?
Well, sure you can.
Okay, I have a problem, and maybe you can help me fix it. Maybe there's a program, maybe there's an app, something like that. It started a few months ago. I had somebody stealing my identity, and so I kind of need to know how to block people stealing my identity. And then they started stalking me, and I kind of need some kind of surveillance around the house for stalkers and things like that. You got any suggestions?
Do you want to have to feed this or pay for it in any way? I mean, we could all. I was going to say.
I'm going to have to feed
you. I'm
not sure where this conversation is going.
You could get a guard dog.
Oh, we could bring one with us.
Yeah.
Smudge and a family member.
The guard dog would know you when you come by.
Would know us? Whomever are you talking about?
I have no idea who she means about stalking them.
I have no idea. We just went out for a drive and your house got in the way.
I still have the picture of the sign at the end of the driveway. That's right, Rose. You have a Great Pyrenees now, don't you? Yep. Noah's Ark says, "Show him your gun."
What else is saying a gun?
Yeah. Christy says, "Watch out for stalkers wearing animal heads." I want to know who would ever do such a thing.
Coco says they need long pants.
Yeah, I already told him. Yeah, he's not going into any place now with shorts and suspenders on. No, that was too easy.
Daryl will wear long pants from now on, won't he?
Yep, because that's a dead giveaway for Danny. B-Lady, you didn't hear the story of when we were down in Mississippi? We got in the day before the meetup in the fall, and we were just driving around one day, and I have no idea where Daryl was going, so we're driving around and turning here and turning there on these country roads, and I'm looking in front of me, and all of a sudden I see a sign at the end of the driveway. It says Deep South Homestead. I just sort of gave him a strange look, and I said, let's turn around.
No, we didn't have a choice.
We didn't have a choice. They were at the dead end.
It's a dead end road.
You know that. So we turn around in their neighbor's driveway. And
I was sitting on the porch.
she was sitting on the porch, and we just sort of slowly slinked away.
Well, there was this sign that says no trespassing, so we didn't dare get out of the car. We didn't want to trespass.
Yeah. Last guy, no, garlic won't keep him away, especially when we send it.
Yeah, kinds of knows. They send all the garlic and the onions and stuff.
All right. Well, Wanda, thank you so much. I know that that you helped us out here tonight. We originally had somebody else scheduled, and they had some personal issues come up that they were not able to be here, and so on extremely short notice, Wanda said, well, certainly, I'll be happy to do it. And then, of course, she's been so tired she forgot. So Danny reminded her.
she thought I invited Deep South Homestead. No, I invited Wanda/Crazy Days.
I read the email earlier, like a couple of hours ago. I finally saw it. I saw where you asked, hey, do you want to be on? And I answered, yeah, sure. And I never saw your reply where you said it'd be fun to have Crazy Days. I'm like, I saw that today. Okay.
It was a long weekend for both of you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, guess we'll.
I'm headed out to bed.
We're gonna let her go, and
yeah.
Before we do, let me just remind you that
thank you.
A week from tomorrow, we will be having a benefit sale for Wholesome Roots. Next,
we are still taking donations. If anybody is a crafty person, a crafter, no matter what it is, if you'd like to donate something, the money from the sale will go directly to Wholesome Roots, to their PayPal. And once we know who purchased it, you as the donor will be responsible for shipping it to the person that won. All monies are going to Wholesome Roots.
Okay. And
tomorrow night
I have the I've been doing a class, not a class, well, yeah,
sort of a question answer hour.
Question answer hour on editing videos. So that will be tomorrow night, but then this sale will be a week from tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night we will have a guest on our editing the video shows. So be sure to stop in and see us on that. That one starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
And we're having someone on then also.
Yeah, that's why I said we're going to have a guest tomorrow night.
Oh, you're not saying who the guest is?
I wasn't going to say who the guest is.
Okay. Well, the guest knows who the guest is.
The guest knows who the guest is because the guest is in the chat window there right now.
Yes, it is. Yes, they are. Yes, she is.
So it's a she.
Yes.
Okay. Wanda, thanks again. We certainly appreciate it.
No problem, Sherry.
And,
I got your message.
And we will stay in touch. Take care. Have a wonderful holiday, everybody.
Bye, everybody.